What if I told you that every time you feel like quitting, you've only used 40% of your potential? David Goggins, a man who went from being overweight and struggling to one of the toughest men alive, swears by this one rule, the 40% rule. And today, I'll show you how this simple mindset shift can make you unstoppable. Fast cuts of Goggins training, running, and pushing his limits. David Goggins, an ex-Navy SEAL and ultramarathon runner, has achieved things that seem impossible. But here's the catch. He believes that we all have the same potential, but most of us quit when we're only at 40%. In this video, we'll break down what the 40% rule is, the science behind it, how you can apply it in your daily life to push past limits. If you think you're done, you're just getting started. What is the 40% rule? The 40% rule is a mental toughness concept that says when your body tells you to stop, you're only at 40% of your true capacity. This means that whenever you feel exhausted, mentally drained, or like you just can't go any further, you actually have 60% more to give. Goggins was 297 pounds, working as an exterminator and living an unhealthy life. One day he saw a Navy SEAL documentary and made a decision. He wanted to be one of the toughest men alive. But there was a problem. Navy SEAL training required him to lose 106 pounds in just 3 months. The average person would say, that's impossible. But Goggins refused to listen. He started waking up at 4 a.m., running 10+ miles daily, doing hundreds of push-ups, and completely changing his diet. And he made it. He didn't just pass Hell Week, the toughest week in Navy SEAL training. He did it 3 times. Most of us quit when we think we're at our limit, but in reality, our mind is tricking us into stopping. The 40% rule isn't just a motivational quote. There's real science behind it. Why does this happen? Your brain acts like a governor in a car, limiting performance to protect you from exhaustion. It's a survival mechanism. Our ancestors needed to conserve energy for survival. But in modern life, this mental governor holds us back from reaching our full potential. Researchers studied marathon runners and found that fatigue is mostly mental. When given stimulants like caffeine, runners who were too tired suddenly had more energy and could keep going. This proves that our mind stops us before our body actually needs to stop. Your body is capable of much more than your brain allows you to believe. Now, let's get practical. How can you apply this rule to your daily life? Step 1. Call out the lies. Every time you feel like stopping, tell yourself, I'm at 40%. Example, you're working out and your muscles start burning. Instead of stopping, remind yourself, this is just my brain trying to protect me. Keep going, even if it's just for one more rep, one more minute, or one more mile. Step 2, the one more mentality. Goggins uses the one more technique to push beyond limits. Whenever you feel like quitting, do one more. One more rep hard at the gym. One more page when studying one more email. At work. Every time you do one more, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your excuses. Step 3. Build mental calluses. Goggins believes that just like the physical calluses, protect your hands, mental calluses, protect your mind. Do something uncomfortable every day. Examples. Take cold showers. To build discipline. Run when you don't feel like it. Even if it's just 5 minutes. Wake up early and start your day before the world wakes up. Each time you push past discomfort, you're reprogramming your mind for toughness. David Goggins once ran Keisha 100 miles in 19 hours. Even after he had broken bones and kidney failure. Most people would quit, but Goggins refused. Your mind has a governor that's keeping you weak. Remove the governor and you'll see what you're truly capable of. The next time you feel like quitting, remember, you're only at 40%. If this video made you think differently, comment, "I'm at 40% and let's break limits together." Subscribe for more content on mental toughness, mindset, and self-discipline.